Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is NTTV Nightly News.
Good evening and welcome to NTTV Nightly News. I'm Lupe Zapata.
And I'm Corinne Hairston.
I'm traveling 6.5 hours to Victoria, Texas for Thanksgiving. How far are you traveling?
I might actually stay here with those numbers. I don't like that kind of feeling.
No, it is a long drive. Adrian, will you be doing any Thanksgiving driving this year?
No, thankfully, because my parents are flying down from New Jersey, so I'm going to stay inside and get to see them instead.
Nice. An investigation continues into exactly what caused the explosion of an unmanned space rocket. NASA and Orbital Sciences officials are evaluating the wreckage. Athena Jones has the details. The governor has formed a 17-member task force of military, medical, emergency response, and public education officials to better prepare the state to fight Ebola and other diseases. And while the majority of voters in Denton said no to fracking, there were thousands of people who opposed the ban. That side supporting the economic value of fracking, and a UNT economics professor recognizes the economic impact as well. In just a few short weeks, voters across Texas will be heading to the polls. Here in Denton County, there are a number of issues on the ballot. The city is proposing a bond package that includes 4 elements. First, a plan to upgrade streets in Denton. Second, improvements to police and fire departments in the city. Third, a proposal to improve storm drainage and flood control. And finally, a plan to improve the city park system.
Well, Lupe, I don't know about you, but I am so excited to be at this game this weekend. Will you be there?
I'm excited. I definitely have Mean Green Pride, but I know somebody else who has Mean Green Pride. Let's go to our sports anchor, Emily Arn. Emily? Well, thank you, Zach. The Dallas Zoo is getting a little taller. A new healthy male giraffe was born this week at 6 feet tall and 12 pounds. No name has been announced yet for the almost week-old giraffe. With this new birth, the number of giraffes at the Dallas Zoo is now at 12, making it one of the largest herds in the nation. Now, Shannon, this giraffe right now is only 6 feet tall, but did you know that giraffes can get up to 20 feet tall?
I did, Lupe. The tallest giraffe actually was named George. He was from Kenya, but they moved him to the Chester Zoo in the UK, where he died in 1969.
How do you know all of this?
Google.
Thanks for joining us tonight on NTTV Nightly News. The city of Denton currently has 15 operating red light cameras, just like this one on the corner of Fort Worth Drive and the I-35 frontage road. According to Denton Police Captain Scott Fletcher, 12,308 citations are reported in 2013 alone. Denton's Parks and Recreation Department is presenting free outdoor movie nights every Thursday this summer. The movies will be held in Quakertown Park with kid crafts and marshmallow roasting starting at 8 p.m. and the movie starting at 9 p.m. Well, this broken windshield are the only remnants from last night's high-speed chase here in Denton. Right now I'm standing on the I-35 northbound right before exit 469. Now, according to police, the high-speed chase started at 288, 10 miles back. It wasn't until the car lost control here right before 469 that police were able to apprehend him. He was originally pulled over for a broken tail light, and he did not stop. Now, the driver was taken to First Presbyterian right behind me, where he suffered from a mild concussion and major lacerations to the chest due to seatbelt malfunction. Stay tuned later on in our broadcast for more news on this up-and-coming story.
We don't want to scare people, but man, you need to be scared. I mean, you're dealing with something you can't even see that's going to take your kid in 4 to 6 days.
Almost 4 years after the death of their son Kyle, the Lewis family is eager to help save others from the deadly amoeba that killed their son.
Kyle Cares has one very specific goal in mind, and it's why we wake up every day and do what we do, and that's very specifically to save lives.
During a family vacation in August of 2010, the family visited Lake Granbury and the Paluxy River, where an amoeba called Naegleria fowleri entered Kyle's body through his nose as he was swimming. Kyle went into the hospital with flu-like symptoms, but died 4 days later.
I grew up in Texas, my wife grew up in Texas, and this is something that we had never heard of.
Since then, the family's mission has been to raise awareness about the brain-eating amoeba that is found in warm, fresh waters, such as lakes, rivers, and ponds.
We never knew that something called Naegleria fowleri even existed.
The Kyle Lewis Amoeba Awareness Foundation was created to give awareness to this deadly amoeba to families that plan to spend time in fresh water.
We look at a fresh body of water and all we see is the amoeba. I see a murder. I know what's in that water and I know what took my son's life.
If your summer includes freshwater swimming, on behalf of the Lewis family, your safety, and the safety of the ones you love, please visit www.kylecares.com. Naegleria fowli can live in warm freshwater, including the water in your child's plastic pool you may have in your backyard. If the water is 80 degrees or above, stay out or wear a nose plug. This silent killer is 99% fatal and 100% preventable. By educating yourself, you may save the life of a loved one.
I mean, if we can prevent one family from having to go through what we saw and what we went through and what we continue to go through every single day till the day we die, we're going to do it. And that's what we do. That's who we are. And like I said before, Kyle is the driving force. And if you knew my son, it's a pretty big force.
For NTTV News, I'm Lupe Zapata. Okay guys, we are here at Parker House Haunted Attraction here in Denton, and I'm about to get scared, so I can't wait to bring you guys along for the terrifyingness, if that's a word. Come on, let's go. Okay guys, we're now walking into what looks like a cemetery, and there's things knocking.
Wait!
Okay, I'm waiting.
Well, the problem is you got past Mama, right?
Yeah.
Well, she was just a little hungry.
Hungry?
Bubba on the
If I don't make it out, I love you all. I love you, North Texas. Remember, now is what you make it.